Hello everyone, today me and my roommates will be talking about DDoS attack. Have you ever tried to visit a website but it was extremely slow or completely down? It might not have been a simple glitch, it could have been a DDoS attack. What is DDoS attack? A distributed denial of service. DDoS attack is a malicious attempt to disrupt the normal traffic of a targeted server, service, or network by overwhelming the target or its surrounding infrastructure with a flood of internet traffic. DDoS attack achieves effectiveness by utilizing multiple compromised computer systems as sources of attack traffic. Exploited machines can include computers and other network resources. A DDoS attack is like an unexpected traffic jam, clogging up the highway, preventing regular traffic from arriving at its destination. This network consists of computers and other devices such as IoT devices which have been infected by malware, allowing them to be controlled remotely by an attacker. These individual devices are referred to as bot or zombies, and a group of bots is called botnet. Once a botnet has been established, the attacker is able to direct an attack by sending code instruction to each bot. When a victim's server or network is targeted by the botnet, each bot sends requests to the target's IP address, potentially causing the server or network to become overwhelmed, resulting in a denial of service to normal traffic. Why are DDoS attacks so dangerous? DDoS attacks can cause serious damage, can disrupt resources, cause financial loss, and even affect your system. Companies like Amazon, Google, and even banks have been victim of these attacks. Now, let's take a closer look at different types of DDoS attacks and some real-world examples.
There are a few types of DDoS attacks, such as volumetric attacks, protocol attacks, and application layer attacks. The most common type is volumetric attacks. Attackers will flood a network with so much data that it runs out of bandwidth. For example, like UDP floods. UDP floods is a type of denial of service attack where malicious actor can spoof a source IP address and generate user datagram protocol, which is UDP packets, to a target server. For protocol attacks, these attacks target weakness in network protocols like SYN floods, where the attackers overwhelms a system by sending fake connection requests. SYN floods attack overwhelms the target server with a high volume of SYN packets, initiating connection requests without completing the TCP three-way handshake. Last is application layer attacks. These are the most sophisticated attacks. Instead of overwhelming the network, they specifically target web applications such as login page or search function, making them crash. DNS floods is one example of this type of DDoS attacks. It involves sending a large volume of DNS requests to a DNS server, often for non-existent domains. These requests cannot be cached, forcing the DNS server to expend significant resources attempting to resolve them. DDoS attacks have caused serious disruption worldwide. Here are two famous cases happening in real world. In 2016, a massive DDoS attack using the Mirai botnet took down major sites like Twitter, Netflix, and PayPal. Another one happened in 2018. GitHub, a major software development platform, faced the largest DDoS attack ever recorded, reaching 1.3 terabit per second. As you can see, these attacks are powerful and can have devastating consequences. But the good news is that there are ways to prevent them. Now, let's explore how we can protect against DDoS attacks.
Brass attack, brass defense. Okay, so how can we protect ourselves from a DDoS attack? First, having a high defense server. A high defense server provides higher bandwidth and DDoS protection. The super memory server allows a single node to withstand traffic attacks more than
server.
This can help to optimize performance, reliability, and capacity, preventing any single server from becoming overloaded.
Besides,
IP black hole is high defense security settings refer to a technique where network traffic from certain IP addresses is intentionally discarded or dropped into a black hole. Therefore, by using it,
IP segment automatically shade. On the other hand, we can also having a content delivery network, CDN technology. It is geographically distributed network of server and their data center. A CDN technology provides edge protection. It filters text at the CDN layer to avoid traffic going directly to the source station. Take it easily. The user request is taken by CDN server, and then a part of the request can be represented. At the same time, high defense CDN server can also undertake the cleaning and protection. The conventional user agents are intercepted, and there is a limit frequency of single IP requests. Although these two methods are effective, but there's a photo flow. Expensive. Cost of hundreds of thousands a month is not affordable for everyone. But fortunately, there's a civilian-friendly software, Cloudflare. It also belongs to a kind of CDN service, but it provides a basic protection in a free charge. The free services are already enough to help us to block vast majority's DDoS attack. DDoS defense is the battle between the cost of attack and defense. Although there is still no way to completely solve the DDoS attack problem, but we can still use high defense server or CDN technology to let the penny that spent by the attacker to go down drain.
Today we discuss on DDoS attack, how they work, different types, and their dangers. We also look at real-world example of large-scale DDoS attacks that affect major companies and websites.
DDoS attacks are becoming more common, but with the risk